My name's Meg, and in this video I'll be sharing some core strengthening, heat building exercises you can do without needing to be on your feet if for whatever reason being on your feet right now is not working for you. Please be sure to work with or check in with your medical provider if you're working with one, if you have an injury, just to make sure yoga is safe for you to be doing right now. And as always, listen to your body if anything doesn't feel good to you. If you need to modify, please feel free. These are just some suggestions. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll get started. This will be a short video. We're all busy. Take a few moments to tune in here. Take a few deep breaths in through your nose. Sigh that breath out through your mouth. Now if right away you notice that sitting in this position isn't serving you, you can keep one leg out to the side, you can support yourself with pillows, you can sit up in a chair, whatever you need to do. Just make yourself comfortable as you tune into your breath. Start to breathe in and out through your nostrils. Let your breath get a little audible here. Kind of like the sound of the ocean. I'm going to use this breath through some of these heat building sequences. This is an Ujjayi quality of breath, or victorious breath. It's great for oxygenating the body. Take a next inhale here, sitting up tall, and as you exhale, we're going to circle the shoulders around and forward, and then around and back. And keep these big circles going. Use your arms to support you. Your head might wind around as well. These can be big or small circles. And then switch directions. Take one more big circle around. And then spiral those circles in until you're sitting up tall and no longer moving. From here, we're going to sweep the knees and the ankles up, come up into a boat pose where we're balancing just on the seat. The hands and feet are up off the ground. Maybe finding some ankle circles and wrist circles here. Opening and closing the hands. Bringing the knees towards each other. Lifting the chest. Maybe you lift the ankles so that the shins are parallel with the ground. Or maybe you lessen your grip on your legs. Maybe you can release your hands completely. Maybe you straighten your legs a little bit more. Take 3 more breaths here. This is boat. And then we're going to change the cross of the legs or just bring the legs out wide. Either way. Hands come to the ground, sitting up really tall. Taking a full breath here. Exhale. And deep inhale. And then as you exhale, left hand reaches up and over towards the right. Take an inhale here. Maybe your gaze goes up. Exhale, transition through center. Inhale in that side stretch. Exhale, transition. Inhale, stretch. 2 more times to each side. Inhale, stretch. Exhale through center, moving. Last side. Coming back upright, sweeping the legs back up, finding your boat pose again. We're going to inhale that right arm open up to the side. Keep your chest lifted high. Keep your balance. Maybe your gaze follows your hand. Exhale, close. Inhale, same thing on that left side. Exhale, close. 2 more times to each side. Last one. Last side. Hug your knees in, round your back. Take a couple deep breaths into this rounded back. Trying to keep your balance with your feet off the ground. And then sitting upright, keeping your balance here. If you have a weight that you can use, go ahead and grab that. Whether that's a big book, a kettlebell, medicine ball or a big can of soup. Feel free to pause the video if you need to grab something. We're gonna take that weight. You can always drop the weight at any point. Bring it to your chest and lift your chest. We're gonna bring the weight to one side and then the other. Maybe you move with your breath. Strong inhale, filling your belly. Strong exhale, navel to spine. Keep moving as you breathe. Switch your breath. Do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your weight, sit up really tall. Maybe you extend your legs out longer. Maybe you release your grip a little bit. Take another deep breath in. And then exhale, bend your knees. Send your knees to the side, and we're gonna roll onto our side. You can support your upper body with your forearm on your shoulder, or you can rest your head down at any point. We're going to be empowering the legs right here. We're going to extend that top leg and that top arm. Take up lots of space. Reach. As you exhale, we're going to bring that elbow and knee towards each other above you. And then inhale, extend. Exhale, in. Inhale, extend. Feet are flexed, toes and fingertips are reaching. Let's take 3 more breaths like this, pushing the elbow and knee towards each other, into each other, and then extending into that side stretch. Full extension and full contraction. 1 more time extending, 1 more time contracting, and then bring your hand to the ground in front of you and kick that heel back behind you, working towards a straight leg. Exhale, guide that knee back in. Inhale, kick with your heel, extend. Keep moving as you breathe. Inhale out, exhale in. Inhale, drive with your heel. Exhale, drive with your knee as if somebody's pushing against it with resistance. Same thing with the heel. Pushing into some resistance. Driving it back. Three more breaths like this. And then resting that leg down on the bottom leg. We're going to lift up the knee, that top knee. Maybe lift up the ankles if you want an extra challenge. We're going to lower that knee down and lift it up. Moving and breathing. Not necessarily coordinating this movement with your breath. This movement might be a little quicker than your breath. 3 more, and then we'll hold at the top. 2, 3, hold at the top and pulse, 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 pulse. Little pulses, hardly lowering. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that leg down. Come back up through center. Swing your legs to the other side. Supporting this shoulder however you'd like to. Stacking the legs to start. Then extending that top leg and arm out long. Take up lots of space. Stretch through that side body. As you exhale, drive that elbow and knee up towards each other. Push them together if it feels good. Inhale, extend. Exhale, in. Inhale, find that side stretch, full extension. And then come back in, gathering your strength. We'll do 3 more after this one. Last time extending, last time coming in. Then bring your hand to the ground, straighten out through that leg and guide that heel back. Move that work into your glute. Bend your knee, bring it forward and then kick it back. Drive with the front of your thigh forward and then drive your heel back. Keep moving. Inhale to extend. Exhale, drawing in. Check in with that audible breath. Breathe so you can hear yourself breathing. Feed any tired muscles that breath. Take 3 more breaths like that. Last time extending, and then rest that leg down on the bottom leg just for a moment. Then we're gonna lift up that top knee, flex the feet, maybe lift the ankles as well, making a diamond shape with the legs. We're gonna lower down and lift it up. Lower down and lift it up. Down and then up. Down and up. 3 more times. Nice and slow and controlled. Lifting those ankles higher, lifting that knee higher. Next time you lift, we're going to hold there and pulse, pulse, pulse. Quick pulses. Keep it going. Barely lowering at all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing that leg, lengthen the legs out long. Finding your way onto your back body. And hugging your knees into your chest. Take a few moments to rock a little bit side to side here. And then options, you bring your hands behind your head, bring your hands by your side, or bring your hands underneath your sacrum. Both knees hugging tight in towards your chest. Flex your feet. We're going to inhale to reach one heel skyward. Exhale, lower that heel down to hover as you hug the opposite knee in and firm the low back down. Take an inhale here. Exhale, drive that knee back in. Inhale, extend the opposite leg. Exhale, draw that leg down to hover just above the ground as you pull the opposite knee into your chest. Exhale, bring that knee back in. Inhale, switch again. Heel lifting skyward. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale here. And then exhale, drawing in. Inhale, extending. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, feeling, extending, pulling in. And then exhale, that knee comes back into your chest. One more time for each side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Inhale, hover. Exhale, in. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Firm the low back. Reach with that heel. On your next exhale, bring it back into your chest. Bring your arms out into cactus arms and find a 90-degree angle at the hips and knees, flexing the feet. We're going to inhale the knees halfway over to one side. Maybe your gaze goes the opposite way. Exhale, come back to center. And inhale, continue to the other side. Maybe your gaze goes as well. Exhale, center. Inhale, side with control. Exhale, navel to spine. Come back to center. Inhale, side. Exhale, in. Keep moving as you breathe. One more time to each side. Even yourself out. Bring your knees back to center. Hug them in. We're going to bring your hands by your sides or tuck your hands underneath the sacrum. Bring your heels skyward. Keep your feet flexed. You're going to find some strong belly breaths, filling up your belly as you inhale and driving the navel into the spine as you exhale. Take a few strong breaths here like that. Let them be audible. Pausing at any point if you need to and taking some natural breaths. We're going to start to add in some leg movement here. Crisscrossing the legs as you inhale, lowering one leg down. As you exhale, switch. As you inhale, switch. As you exhale, switch. Moving with your breath. Let it be strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw both knees into your chest. Open the knees up towards the armpits. Find your happy baby pose. Maybe that's hugging the knees in, or grabbing the ankles or the outside edges of the feet. Maybe you play with straightening a leg or rocking. Take some deep breaths here. Release your feet to the ground. Extend one heel, your right heel, skyward. Rotate the knee and the toes out to the side. Cross that right shin over the left thigh. Firm the low back down and press your knee away from you. Option to stay right here or grab hold of that left leg, shoulders down to the ground. Maybe you reach that left heel skyward. Shoulders down, chest is open. Take another inhale here. And then as you exhale, bend that knee if you straightened it. We're going to bring the thighs close together. So thighs as close together as you can. And then bring both knees in, close to the chest. Maybe you reach the heels in opposite directions. Maybe you walk your hands down to your shins or your ankles. Press your breath into your thighs. Take another inhale here. And then release the legs. Bring both feet to the ground. Left heel reaches skyward. Turn the ankle and knee out to the side. Bend the knee and cross the left shin over the right thigh. You can stay right here, firming the low back into the ground, pressing your left knee away, or you can bring that right thigh in a little closer, maybe grabbing hold behind it. Shoulders heavy. Maybe right heel lifts. And then releasing that grip, bringing the legs close together, the thighs close together, and hug them in. Maybe walking your hands down to grab hold of opposite ankles. And then bring your feet to the ground. Extend your legs out long. Extend your arms out long. Take up lots of space across the ground. Take an inhale and inflate your spine another inch. On your next exhale, let everything soften. Let your elbows bend. Let your feet be soft. And we're going to bend the knees. Bring your hands onto your belly. Take a moment to feel any heat that you created. Feel all your strength. Check in with your energy level, with how you feel. And then as you're ready, make your way upright. Take your time if you'd like. And go about your day. Thank you for joining me.